Hi everybody, it's David here from the club at Mill Green. Quick one today. I firstly wanted to let you know that the offer on golf bags over £100 where you receive a free dozen Callaway triple track golf balls is ending on the 28th of February. So get your orders in quick. You can either do this online or I have a really nice Cobra stand bag which can be taken away with you on the day. I also have one used Motorcaddy M1 trolley for sale at £400 minus member discount. This is such a great deal. I've also got these hats, which I'm modelling right now. They're available to purchase from inside. Hopefully you all enjoyed the men's Stableford competition on the weekend. The results are available to view online or inside the men's locker room. As always, I'm sure you're all looking forward to more updates from Andy, which will be coming very soon. And just a shout out to Ian, I think you can see him there, who's making the place look really nice, ready for the golf season.
Hi Mill Green, hope you're all well and having a good week so far. We have had another dryish week this week. It's been another fine week to get the machines back out here, continue with course definition and redefining everything that we have, the fairways and the approaches. The mowers have been out 3 or 4 times on the fairways this month. That's more than they have done all winter, and that's down to obviously the course conditions just drying up and firming up so we can get the mowers out here. When I look around the course and look at past pictures of other courses that I've run and past pictures of Mill Green for February, this is probably the best I've ever seen Mill Green or a course that I've run for this time of year, which is great and gives me a lot of excitement going into the season, that we're hitting this sort of level now of what we can do in season. And with the continued investment from Get Golfing and the machinery that we took on board last week, we took on 2 new hand mowers, a utility vehicle and a blower. We're hitting these sort of levels now as we start to use this machinery more and more, and then we continually improve our machinery and get more machinery. The course will just keep getting better and better. One of the things that I keep telling the lads is everything that we're doing to Mill Green at the minute is all positive. It's never been done before, and the only place that Mill Green is going is up. And I'm really pleased with all the irrigation inputs that we done last year. We'll benefit from that this year, and the drainage that we've done this winter will benefit from that going forward as well. So everything we're doing is perfectly great, and we are pushing the golf course in the right direction. Our attention then fell on the clubhouse surrounds, which we felt let us down last year. So we've taken on a gardener who does 16 hours a week, and his focus is just to make sure the clubhouse surrounds and the beds, the flowers, are all looking great, and the condition that we set out here is replicated around the golf course, around the clubhouse. And then that all ties in well with the refurb of the clubhouse. And that's all down to Get Golfing and their vision and what they want to see here at the club. So we're all very excited and very pleased with where we're going, and I'm sure you are too. In the next week or two, we'll be hiring in a flail to cut down all the long rough just before it starts growing again. We're going to cut it all down, blow it all off, and then spray it all for weeds. We're going to try and get obviously all the weeds out of the long rough this year. Because the long rough for me really presents the course nicely. Not when it has weeds in, it doesn't look that great. So our ambition this year is to have weedless long rough and thinner long rough as well. Hence why we've held on and not cut the long rough until now. And the flail will obviously just mulch through all of that. It'll help get through all the bramble that's on the right hand side of the 5th fairway, around the 6th green and other areas around the golf course. And that will be happening in the next couple of weeks. We'll also be doing a bit of turfing out on the course. We'll be turfing the area on the 1st green that got AdBlue poured on it last year. We wanted to let the AdBlue run its course and run its way through the profile, because as we found out last year when we plugged it, the plugs just died straight away because the AdBlue was still in the ground. So we've let it run all winter, let it run through into the drains and run out of the system, and then the next couple of weeks we'll be returfing that part of the green and get the left hand side of the 1st green back in action. We'll also be turfing the right hand side of the 2nd green. It's a bit stony in the right hand side of the 2nd green, so we're going to re-turf it, and then we're going to obviously fertilise it and get that area nicely striped up. The long-term plan for that area will be a greens runoff, so hopefully you'll be able to part off that in about May, June time. Once we've got all the heights and cuts down and really worked it in and make it look quite natural to that hole. And then we'll just be doing a bit of turfing around the putting green as well. If we have any cold snaps between now and spring, we'll be back into the woodland doing a bit more tree work. But that will be it for the tree work this year, because our focus now is on course presentation and the agronomic side of things. But yeah, that's the goal for this year. Very happy with what we've achieved in the woods up on 6, 7 and 8. And that was just an ongoing project. I would say by the end of it all, I'd like to be going down the left-hand side of the first, raising the canopy up on all them trees. But that's just a little bit further down the line. But we're very pleased with what we've done this year. The team worked very well. So I hope to see you all soon. Take care.